Now, the need for Nigeria's carbon emissions, which is largely driven by its heavy reliance on fossil fuels, especially within the oil and gas sector, to be significantly reduced has been stressed. This is because the emissions are already taking a toll on the country as the impact of climate change become increasingly evident, manifesting in extreme weather events such as devastating floods, which further compounds Nigeria's development challenges. In this report, Trustee Neil Samson speaks with an environmental conservationist on how these emissions affect the average Nigerian and what steps both individuals and governments can take to mitigate the effects.
In 2022, Nigeria emitted approximately 122 million tons of CO2, making it one of Africa's top carbon emitters. While countries like South Africa, Egypt, and Nigeria emit more, Nigeria remains among the top 4 contributors on the continent. This level of emission plays a significant role in intensifying the greenhouse effect, which traps heat in the atmosphere, leading to global warming and ultimately climate change. But how does these emissions impact the everyday lives of Nigerians?
Food security, number one. When climate impact affects the rainfall, causes dry spell, it is food that is impacted. We know the cost of food in Nigeria at the moment, despite the Rights to Food Act, which says that food is a basic human right in Nigeria. Nigerians are facing the impact of food, and that also includes health, so the common man is also impacted by health. When the global temperature increases, that is when the disease strive. When it's very hot, the common one, that's when the mosquitoes strive, and that's when they bite more. So all of this impacts our income, impacts life generally, so it's poverty. If there's dry spell and there is no water, who suffers? It is the common man. If there is flooding and your house is destroyed, how do you cope? Like it happened in Texas, a few days ago. All those houses are insured. How many houses are insured in Nigeria? All those farms that you see wiped away, they are all insured. So those people can rebuild back easily. But for our local farmers, nothing. They are left at the mercy of God. So the impact is huge for the common man indeed.
Nigeria has witnessed numerous consequences of carbon emissions, especially as it relates to climate change. These include increased desertification in the north, more frequent and severe flooding in the south, and rising sea levels that threatens coastal regions. These environmental shifts are already affecting agriculture, water supply, infrastructure, and even public health, making it imperative for both individuals and the government to act fast in order to reduce these emissions.
Vote for climate and environmentally friendly politicians. They are the only ones who can make policies that can support you. They should be able to tell you what they can do for climate, what they can do for climate insurance that will support your livelihood, and make you have a life, not even to talk of better life. And that's why when I hear all these coalition talks and all the political parties coming together, you never hear any of them talk about one of the biggest threats humanity is facing today, which is climate change. They're just thinking about, power, and you don't hear, some of those things. The little you can also do is to reduce your carbon footprint. So what are those activities that you are doing that are emitting gases?
Carbon emissions refers to release of carbon-containing gases, mainly carbon dioxide, into the atmosphere. These emissions result from human activities such as burning of fossil fuels, transportation, industrial processes, and desertification, which significantly contribute to global warming. According to stakeholders, curbing this trend will require actors to prioritize renewable energy, enforce environmental regulations, and raise awareness on sustainable practices. Noel Samson, reporting